Hello chess lovers, Student here, and in today's video I want to share with you another exciting game from the ongoing 2021 FIDE World Cup. On the white side is Syrian international master Bashir Eiti, and Kazakhstani chess grandmaster Rinat Jumabayev is playing with the black pieces. As recently many of you are requesting to go through the games from the winner's perspective, I will flip the board. So this is a round 1 game 1, and Bashir Eiti opened up with d4. Jumabayev's answer was knight f6, bishop f4. London system is on the board. A system that can be used against virtually any black defense, and thus this comprises a smaller body of opening theory than many other openings. Recently this became really very popular, and in many cases that's due to Magnus Carlsen's efforts. The world chess champion chooses this opening very often. Knight f3 black castle, so while I was talking the players were hurrying to develop their pieces, nothing special. Rook a d8 black, he's preparing d5 advance. As you may have already guessed, queen takes b2 is not good because of rook b1 and then rook takes b7, and black queen is also finding itself somewhat awkwardly placed on a3. That's why in the game we see rook a d8, a3. I guess in some variations white was intending to stop any knight b4 jumps, and there it goes, d5 is on the board. Knight a4. So on move 12 we reached the critical position, and it was in here that Jumabayev made a very interesting decision, very bold decision, and he played d takes e4. He's going for a queen sacrifice. Knight takes e4 is an alternative, but Jumabayev's choice is very interesting, and now let's see how all this madness is going to end up. The queen sacrifice was accepted. It takes f3, bishop d3. At this point we have two hanging pieces, right? Also the knight on b6 is hanging, that's why white covered his his queen, and a takes b6. So in here black has only two knights against the queen, right? Right now c4 can be a nice threat. That's why white unpinned the bishop by playing queen e3, but the queen on e3 is awkwardly placed. Better was b3, stopping c4. In the game we see queen e3, and now let's see what's the problem with it. c4. Suddenly it turns out that there are no good squares for this white bishop. Bishop takes c4. White hurried to give up the bishop. Let's take a look. What if bishop e4? Then in this case black can capture on e4 and then can go for bishop d5. And if, for example, queen e3, then bishop c5, and then knight d4, and yeah, white is in trouble, you know. Difficult to give white a good advice. In the game after c4 we see bishop takes c4 and bishop takes c4. At this point already black has three minor pieces against the queen. F takes g2. Meanwhile black is also managing to weaken white's king side. Queen h3, bishop d5 check, king f1, bishop e6. All the time black pieces are targeting white queen, and there comes knight g4. The pawn on f2 is under attack now, right? Bishop goes back on g3, knight d4. Yeah, black is playing very aggressively, and black's minor pieces are just dominating the position. b4, bishop c4 check. Just no way out, just no way to stop the aggressive black pieces. King h1, knight takes g3 check, h takes g3, and the pawn on f2 also dropped. Yeah, this is a massacre, guys, massacre. Bishop e3. Well, I have to tell you that knight takes d1 check is also pretty much playable. And then rook f e8. Black is winning. In the game after king g1 we see bishop e3, which is also strong. Rook takes d8 was met with knight g4 check, and only after king h1 black recaptured. And now, for example, bishop d5 can be a nice threat, right? How are you going to neutralize that threat? White played rook f1, probably with the intention of meeting bishop d5 with rook f3, but black simply won the rook as well. Queen takes f1, and after black's next move, resignation followed. Can you find that move? Well, the move is actually very easy to find, and I'm sure that in a blink of a second you found it. There followed a marvelous rook d1 move, and white resigned. In case of queen takes d1, royal fork is winning. So a very nice game by Jumabayev, which I hope that you enjoyed greatly. Another spectacular queen sacrifice made at the FIDE World Cup. And yeah, this tournament seems to be a very interesting one. Although that was really painful to see that Aronian left the tournament. In the end, the chess puzzle for you where the task is to win with the white pieces as usual. We'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.